It looks like I am live as I'm adjusting my camera. Welcome, everybody. Oh, some people are here already. Beautiful. Welcome. So it's currently here on the East Coast at 7 p.m. on, what day is today? Wednesday. So if you're watching this as a video, we're going to start the meditation and channeling in about 5 minutes. So if you want to fast forward it, that's fine. Welcome to the higher vibrations. Yes, welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Jared. So interesting times, eh? So I'm just going to, for a minute or two, start to welcome people. That's why I start a couple minutes late, because people get their notifications or they run a few minutes behind. So I want to make sure all the live people are here. Wednesday, May 19th. Thank you. Thank you. Heather's in from Hawaii. Welcome. So we have, where's Deborah? Tennessee, is it? Or somewhere, I think, in Appalachia. And we have Colorado. We have Hawaii. Do we have anybody from another country or from another dimension or another reality? Okay, and well, Susan's somewhere around New York City. That's kind of another country, I guess, or another world. But hi, welcome everybody. And as always, we appreciate you coming in. So a couple of cool things as people are coming in. Like I said, we'll start the meditation just a minute or two. Is that recently this channel, the Medium channel, fulfilled all the requirements to get monetized. So basically means that that we can start to make a little bit of money from the channel also. And we're getting the bugs out right now. And the thing is, yeah, we have 1,300 subscribers. I mean, thank you. That's pretty good for like 9 or 10 months, but it's still a very small channel. So the point being is that, we'll modify things. And if you're watching the videos and ads are coming up in the middle of the video, that's annoying. And I apologize for that. We're going to fix that. And that might only happen with the longest videos or stuff like that. But we're going to have the ads come up in the beginning, the end, not right in the middle, especially during a meditation. And as I was telling Heather, we really need to have like at least 10,000, not closer to 100,000 subscribers to really make money from AdSense and from monetization. So I do this as a service, but also to help to build my community, help to build my work, help to build my business. So, fairly soon we're going to roll out a new website. We're going to roll out some courses also. So that's how I'll get compensated for all my hard work, not so much on the ads on YouTube. So anyway, thank you everybody that supported the channel. That was the reason I wanted to mention that in the first place. And keep inviting friends. We're a growing community and such. So hello, Laura and Pauline and Michael's in. Thank you. And Sherry. Hello. And Yvonne's in. All right. So again, if anybody's new and you want to say hi, please say hi. Let us know where you're coming in from. So for the work tonight, we are approaching the eclipse. That's in a week. We're going to do another channeling here on the channel, next Wednesday. A few hours after the actual eclipse, I believe. I don't know the exact timing, but we have a full moon eclipse coming up, followed by a new moon eclipse. So the full moon eclipses are always lunar eclipses. So that's coming up. And then Saturn's going retrograde this weekend. Then Mercury's going retrograde at the very end of the month. So there's a lot of change. And there's a lot of energetic upgrades. And those of you guys that have been following me and my channel, you've been hearing me say this for a while. It just keeps ramping up and ramping up. And on that note, tomorrow on Zoom, if anybody's interested, I'm going to be doing a 2-hour training on basically how to upgrade and how to stay safe and healthy during this 2021, during this big shift. And I did a similar class about a year ago, when we were just starting the lockdown and everything. But that was 2020. It's a different energy now. So there'll be different techniques, different things that I'm going to, there'll be some overlap if you guys took it last year and are thinking about taking it again this year. There'll be some overlapping information for sure, but it'll be different techniques and different stuff like that. So that's actually tomorrow night. Our email is info at atombetweentheworlds.com if anybody wants to get in on that. And basically, we'll do some, a few different things to help, with breathing and help with our physical cells, because as the vibration changes, the frequencies increase, it affects our cells, it affects our nervous system, it affects our molecules and atoms. And, we're really, due to atomic structure, only 0.01% solid. We're 99.99% empty space, but it's not empty space, it's energy, it's electrons firing through this open field, but we appear solid. But the point being is that as the energies shift here on planet Earth and in collective consciousness, it affects the energies that flow through us and around us. And it can tax our nervous systems. It can tax our physical systems. It can change our sleep patterns. It can do a lot of stuff. And the work that I'm doing tonight, which is of course free, and then the work that I'm going to be doing next Wednesday, which is also free, and the class is only $33, so that's next to free. That'll help through this process. So just wanted to mention that it's available for all of us. And as far as tonight goes, we're really kind of on the cusp of the full moon energy starting to come in. And according to Kundalini yoga practice, that starts on the 11th day of the moon, which is Friday. Today's the 9th day of the moon, I think. And that's roughly when the moon and the sun trine, and in astrological terms. And what happens is that our bodies and our glandular system starts to adjust to the higher energy, to the full moon. And when it's an eclipse, that means that the sun and the moon are going to come into an exact opposition, and the earth is right in between the two. So that's why it's an opposition and a full moon. So that's kind of a super full moon in a different way than a big full moon. And it affects the glandular system a lot. The moon is about water. It affects the tides. We're 70% water. It affects us also. And in that exact alignment, it affects us even more. And it has the power to pull away and to clear unwanted programs, unwanted patterns. They may be your patterns. They may be your parents' patterns. They may be your ancestral lines patterns. And all time exists in the present. This is very shamanistic. And as you start to heal yourself, you actually start to heal your past lines and your ancestry. So by doing the work now, you're not only helping yourself and helping your future self and future generation, you're also helping to heal your forebearers. So we're going to be doing a lot of grounding, a lot of rooting. I don't know exactly what they have in mind, but let me just briefly explain how the channeling process works. I first experienced this through a channel named Susie Mazzoli. She's another Woodstock person. I used to go to her circles and experience being in the circle of somebody bringing all this energy, all this chi in, and just feeling what that felt like. And she actually teaches around the world. She's a fairly known spiritual teacher. So I never thought in a million years I'd be doing it until a year ago, March, when Spirit said that I'm ready, and I just started to do it. And people generally feel it in their bodies. Every now and then, I've gotten a few emails of somebody that had like a full-on gamma brainwave experience. What happens when we go into gamma brainwaves is that the energy fires up to a factor of anywhere between 50 to 1,000 times the normal quantity or the normal intensity of the brain waves. And people generally feel their crown chakra opening and see very, very vivid colors and vivid images in their mind. So that may happen. This hasn't happened yet, but every now and then somebody passes out also. So just have something, not to scare anybody. And this is very, very extremely rare. That happened to me once. I didn't actually pass out, but I fell off my chair. Heather might remember that because she was in the circle with me then. And but for the most part, it's very gentle. You'll feel the waves of energy. You'll feel the energy moving through you and clearing you. So we're all connected. As I lead a meditation that connects us as a unit. So right now we're separate people in different homes or whatever. But as soon as I guide the meditation and we're all following along with it, that unites our consciousness. And then my guides can start to work through me to affect your energy field. So that's how this works. So now that I explained that a little bit, let's do it. So I do a little bit of what I call hybrid channeling. Like I work as a medium, and when I channel, I'm just sort of kind of maybe joining consciousnesses rather than actually talking purely through me. So I think they call it being a conscious channel. Like I don't go like somewhere else and then beings are using my vehicle. We're just sort of working together. So oh, I'm feeling them. They're saying, let's get going. Adam likes to talk. Yes, so let's get going. So let's get nice and relaxed. Start to clear your mind. And maybe just think about, not dwell on anything, but just think about things that may be on your mind now. I mean, there's a lot of stress. For those people that saw my 2021 year forecast, I did predict a fairly rapid waning of the coronavirus in April and May. That's happening actually, maybe not to the degree I felt at the time, but it's definitely happening. But around June, I predicted something that I called the vaccine wars. And I think that's going to come to the surface. And I think, yeah, as I'm talking, just relax and breathe. But I think the way to handle that is do what's right for you and know that you're going to be okay. So there's a lot of fear-based programming based on maybe half-truths or embellishment of truths to really try to program people and keep the corrupt flow of money and power intact, so to speak. So we need to do what's right for us. We need to really find a sense of unity and a sense of compassion and a sense of centeredness as the world is changing. And yeah, should you choose to get vaccinated, good. If you choose not to, that's also good. Just for those of us that are unvaccinated, make sure we're doing what we need to do to protect the public, obviously, but it's good. And just know that you're making the right decision for yourself and that Spirit's going to look after you. So get nice and relaxed. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your chin and cheeks relaxing. Feel your temples, your forehead and scalp relaxing. And inhaling and exhaling. And again, thinking about maybe just things that have been on your mind or things that have been weighing on you or things in society. Just be aware, but then consciously just let it all go. And you can take a deep breath in, breathe in spirit, exhale and release any tensions or fears or worries about that. Our human society has been through a lot through the millennia. We'll get through this also. And it is an awakening. It is a shift. A shift of energy, a shift of power, a shift of balance. So just relax and breathe. Breathe and relax. Feeling your feet relaxing and melting into the ground now. And feeling your ankles and your shins and calves relaxing and melting down into the ground. And feeling your knees, your upper calves or upper thighs, and hamstrings and your upper legs relaxing, melting into your chair and your seat, feeling your hips melting, relaxing, feeling your stomach and back relaxing, and your solar plexus, your sternum, your middle back, your shoulder blades all relaxing and melting down to the earth, and feeling your shoulders relaxing and letting go, and your arms relaxing and letting go, and your wrists and hands relaxing and letting go. And bring your focus to your shoulders. Let it relax further. Let your neck, your chin, your cheeks, your eyes, your temples, forehead, and scalp also relax. And letting go. Just allow or set the intention to allow yourself to be open and receptive to the flows of energy. And the idea is to just let it flow through you. And it'll be very calm and gentle for you. It's when people try to block or hold on or obstruct it that they start to feel a little uncomfortable. Or if the energy is dislodging any energy cogs in your systems that you don't need anymore, you're setting the intention to relax and let go. So we are all together. My guides, the ascendant teachers, the master teachers are with me. And together they are using my vehicle to start to raise the energy. Yes, yes, yes. And just relax, dear children. You are safe. We want you to repeat this to yourself many, many times. I am safe. I am safe. You are safe. Nothing bad will happen to you. And yes, 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 there may be things in your physical life. There may be things that are inconvenient. And there may be things that may be judged as negative or bad. But you will be okay. Change is a good thing, but change is a scary thing for those of you locked into the time-space continuum who are not perceiving or understanding that there's a whole separate reality that exists beyond the confines of time and space. And that is where we are connecting with you now, for that is where we are from. We are beings of light, we are beings of energy, we are beings of consciousness, and we work with you and through you as we do with this channel, so we're all connected and we're all one. And we are drawing attention to your heart center and your solar plexus area at this time. For we feel as a group consciousness that we must let the energy through and flow through the solar plexus chakra, the solar chakra specifically, where we find our courage and we find our faith and we find our confidence and we find our sense of well-being. And through activating this energy center, this helps your immune systems, which apparently on your planet comes in very, very handy these days. So release and let go of the solar plexus. We store our fear in this center. So allow yourself to let go. Let the energy flow through there. Relax. And we also draw energy down to the feet. Imagine there are roots building into the earth. And once we feel everybody is well grounded, we will start to increase the frequencies. Relax and breathe. We are working with you, with Spirit, with God, to help to solidify your systems, to help strengthen and boost your glandular systems, your nervous systems, digestive systems, all the systems of your body. We are working with those this evening to assist you in being able to gracefully shift into a more of an ascended vibration. In a perfect world, and yes, your world is a perfect world, any so-called ascension symptoms are very mild and minor. We find through our experience of working with humans, those that receive strong symptoms from their ascension are resisting subconsciously. If that is you, it is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to understand that and to allow energy to flow through you more gracefully. We wish to say it is okay to die. There's nothing to fear. And we don't mean die. We don't mean, oh, I'm dead. We mean it's okay for massive changes to happen. For as you ascend, your old self dies and a new, more enlightened self is reborn. All beings that are physical will die. We wish to work with you to help you to lose the fear of death. As the channel says, and others on your planet say, because it's truth, when you lose the fear of dying, you lose the fear of living. We wish for you to live in all your glory, to let your love light shine, to not be afraid of what others will think or what governments will think, because you are choosing to be more powerful, to let your light shine, and to assist other beings on your planet to evolve and grow spiritually. This is part of your job, part of your mission. This is why you are here doing this work with us. We speak to those that are present at another time line other than this present moment. For we understand that many will find this meditation and work with it at other dates and times. Just relax. You're going to work silently for a few moments. Just relax and breathe. And we will steadily increase the frequencies. If you feel any sensations around your head, this is good because we are working in this area now. Clear those old diminishing thoughts. And dwell upon God, dwell upon Spirit, which isn't dwelling at all, it's releasing the need to dwell on anything. Relax and breathe. As we work now with crystal energy to enhance and to magnify the flows of energy through you, as it seeks to release cogs in your energetic fields. Feel your roots, breathe, relax. And enjoy the ride. If you are starting to feel your heart center activate and open, this is good. This is where we are working now. And as we work, we seek to help integrate the mind and the heart. Third eye chakra and the heart chakra. And when these centers become integrated, you become coherent from a spiritual perspective. And you begin to understand that which cannot be put into words, that which can only be experienced but not named. It is your birthright to be powerful, to be happy, to be free. Relax. Allow the energies to gracefully flow down from the top of your head, through your body, down into the ground and into the earth. And just breathe and be at ease. As we work with you and your guides, so we all work together to help expand your frequencies, expand your auras. In other words, to grow. This shall assist you in creating, consciously we should say, creating your realities, as well as feeling more powerful, more safe, and more protected. As we assist in integrating through the heart center, through the chakras, through the body, and grounding and strengthening. As we say literally, more on an energetic way, working at the very core of your being, the very DNA, which is malleable. Your DNA changes as you change. Every thought or emotion affects your DNA. It's living tissue, we shall say. It's not some stagnant thing that exists within cells that dictates exactly what you're going to look like, what you're going to act like, and what disease you're going to die from. No, 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 no. That is the old model. The new model on your planet, that is that everything is consciousness, and DNA is conscious, living organisms that exist within you, that are part of you, and you are part of it. So as we activate that part of your being, that will assist you in creating, or we should say modifying, your cellular structures, your nervous system. And the long and the short of it is to prepare you for the energetic upgrades, for the planetary ascension, for the great awakening that is beginning. Although now we're at a purge phase, we're still at a letting go phase of it as collective consciousness. And trust us, you are not the only world going through these changes. There's many, many realities, many, many worlds that exist in different vibrational frequencies, but that are connected to your own vibrational frequencies. All undergoing a massive reset and a massive change. And you exist in these multi-dimensions. Many of you have had dreams or visits from these other dimensions. We actually exist in other dimensions. However, we're beings of light and energy. Relax. Just let it flow, let it happen. And feel all excess energy coming out of your feet. As we raise the frequencies, increase the intensity of light. Releasing old patterns, old stories. Allowing for pure presence, for the pure now moment to be all moments. As we continue to assist in expanding your aura, allowing all severed links in your energy fields to reconnect. As we find your people to be very fragmented, integration makes you stronger. As the energy increases, it's like the wind increasing. The weak and dying trees with shallow roots will fall. The strong rooted trees that are filled with life will withstand and will become stronger. Okay, we feel this is enough for now. We're going to start to let the energy start to relax. We're going to start to bring the energies down through your physical bodies into the earth, and feel that you have roots extending from the base of your spine or the soles of your feet down into the earth, and feel those roots spreading out and intertwining, interconnecting with all the other roots, which are all the other beings of your planet, as well as other realities. Start to feel connecting with humanity, we'll say, at the root center. And know that you are separate beings. You're very much separate in separate bodies, individuals, by every stretch of the imagination, yet you are of one entity or one being. So both are relative. And we are all connected through the heart chakra. We are all connected through our roots. As all life on your planet came from one single source. And as you connect in the root center, you connect with all other beings that are of that common source. This is your power. This is your energy to create, to make changes. So start to breathe, start to relax, but deepen your breathing. Allow any excess or staticky energy. You can release the roots, but just know that we're all connected. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, which is to live, to love, and to grow. That is what we're here for. That is what we all desire. We all have a common source, a common energy that we draw from. As we integrate within, that assists in us integrating on the outside also. And that assists in the society starting to integrate and starting to reconnect. Okay, so they kind of pulled back a little bit, but they're always around. So anyways, so just start to maybe deepen your breathing. This one was kind of short and sweet. And when you're ready, open your eyes and just allow any excess energy to start to flow down your bodies, flow down your hips, flow down your legs. And make sure you drink a lot of water in the next couple of days. We did some pretty high-end work tonight. I don't know if you guys felt it, but we definitely did some pretty high-end work. So I'm just looking at your comments. So, hi, Mary. Yes, I do. Is the answer. Yeah. Yep, unconditional love is definitely the answer. So this is going to reload to my channel as a video. So for anybody, that came in late, you can come back and do it. Anytime you want to do it is fine. And it helps to join with this energy. So like I was saying before, that it doesn't matter what time or what location, through energy and vibration, we can connect, and we can connect with this meditation and connect with these beings, and they can work and serve to activate you. So next Wednesday, we're doing the eclipse. I usually work with angelic energies on the full moons. So that's going to be this Wednesday at 7. And other than that, probably that Tuesday morning, I'll come on for a live chat. I've been feeling my live chats are going to evolve into a podcast once we get things in place in our business. And that's where I just kind of, just sort of maybe, I don't want to say be more myself, because I'm always myself, but share things that I may not necessarily share on videos. So this would be, more for us hardcore medium channel people. And we'll talk a little bit about the eclipse and the energies and what's coming next and how to prepare for that. By the way, we did a training with Sharita Starr, who's an amazing astrologer, numerologist, Heather Astara, who's on the thread tonight, who's the healer and editor for the meeting channel Between the Worlds, just preparing for the retrograde and eclipse season. And Sharita gave us a full hour of astrological, numerological information on what to expect this year and beyond. And then Heather did a healing. I did a transmission for that. So our email is info@inbetweentheworlds.com. It's $33 if you want that. It was really, really good. And next, tomorrow, that's when the class is. So I explained a little bit about that in the beginning, but we're doing a class on God, I can't even remember. So somebody can type that in. Yes, sometimes I'm really hot now, like I'm sweating from doing that channeling. So my brain is a little bit fried. So I can't even remember the name of my own class, but we're going to cover some breathing techniques, some yoga techniques, or some exercises and things that you can do to help, again, with your nervous system, with your psyche, with your spiritual path, and to really get prepared, because we have a real opportunity. It starting now to really ascend into a new level and to really find our true calling in this new earth. So we have a real opportunity for that. So anyway, that's what I have for you. I'm going to end the live stream for now. And thank you so much for joining us. And your participation means the world to me, and it really helps. The work that we're doing, it not only helps us, but it really helps other people also. So again, thank you so much, everybody. And Yana just typed in the title of my class. All right, excellent. Be well, stay safe. Make sure to do your breathing. When you feel stressed, inhale love from the universe, circulate that around, and release the stress back to the ethers. And if you do that habitually, you'll be a less stressed, less depressed, and a higher energy person. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time with love from the Catskills.